class today, we will be celebrating Halloween by drawing a bat and also reading a book about bats. The goals and objectives are the students will be able to use simple steps to create a drawing, and the students will use at least 3 colors when creating the drawing. The focus set is this art project is created for around the time of Halloween. It teaches the students the basic lines to drawing. I will introduce this project by reading Bats on Parade by Kathy Appelt, and this will relate the project to the reading. The activity procedures are have a drawing paper, crayons, black marker, and pencils in the middle of the table. Begin by starting off the class by reading a book about bats. Explain what we will be doing today. Have the students take a paper and fold it to make guidelines. Start the activity on the board and have the students follow guidelines with pencil. Help the students if they need help with that. After it is drawn out, help the students outline it with black marker. Let the kids have freedom coloring their bats inside the lines with whatever 3 colors that they want, and clean up whatever needs to be cleaned up. The classroom management concerns are that the students may need help cleaning up after outlining the bat with black marker because that may get on the tables, and students who get done early can help clean the tables with a wet rag. The evaluation is, I will evaluate if the students follow the directions while I was going over them. The students will need to use 3 colors on their bat, so I'll evaluate that. And the students will also be evaluated if they stayed in the lines. The extension of variation is that this could be a language arts and a math project as well. Since I'm reading a book to the students, I can incorporate this into language arts activity as well. On Halloween, the students may have a party, so this will be something fun that they can do while there's also a party, but it'll also go through the curriculum. And it also has math problems in it, so there could be math incorporated in it as well. Good afternoon, class. Today we are going to be celebrating Halloween by creating a drawing of a bat and also reading a book about bats. So if I had a class with me today, I would start off by reading Bats on Parade by Kathy Appelt, and I would have it with me so they could look at the different bats and see what they look like in the book. Right, the first step that we're going to do today, class, is we're going to fold the paper so you guys can have guidelines. The first fold you're going to make is hamburger style. So if you get that, then you can unfold it, and then you're going to go hot dog style. Okay, the first step in the drawing is you're going to take your pencil and take a U shape that goes a little past the middle line, and then you go around, and you're going to want to try and get it in the center of the paper and then come back up. Oh my gosh. Make sure that both the lines are even. The second step to it is you're going to make the little ears of the bat. You're going to go straight down on both sides and make a little bump that connects the two. The third step you're going to do is you're going to make the body of the bat. And you're going to come down here, and it's going to be this little rounded body that will come back right there. If you need some help, don't hesitate to ask. Then you're going to start with the wings of the bat. You're going to come out like this and down on both sides. And now you're going to add the rest of the wings on the bat. You're going to add and go like this with the little humps of the wings, and you're going to add those together. There's going to be 3 little humps that you add in on each side. And the wings might not be perfectly symmetrical, but that's okay. The next part you're going to do is you're going to add the little feet to the bat. And they're going to look like little claws that go on the end of them. And now it's time to draw the face. So we're gonna make the eyes first, and it's gonna be just little upside down smiles. And now you're gonna draw the mouth. And now we're gonna go in with the ears, the fangs, the tongue, and the clouds in the background. So we'll start off with the ears by just making a smaller little triangle in the big triangle you already created. And then you're going to go in with the fangs that are just little triangles inside the mouth. And then you're gonna go on the tongue. The tongue is just a little bump that goes halfway like that, and then another one that connects to that one and goes the rest of the way. And now we have the clouds. The clouds are a little trickier, but they can look however you would like them to look. I'm gonna make mine go straight across here and up, up, up. And this one, I'm going to do the same thing over here and go up, up, up. And then I'm going to draw a little moon in the background because it's nighttime. And there's your drawing. And this is what it should look like after you have it drawn with the pencil. All right, this is what the product looks like when it's outlined with a black marker. I will come around now and make sure that each one of you guys can outline your bat, and I will help you if you need help. Okay, now we're gonna go in with coloring our bat. I'm gonna be using black for the body. I'm going to be using pink for the inside the mouth, the ears, and the tongue. And then I'm gonna be using a dark purple or blue for the background. And around the same color for that one. But what I'm going to be using is for the mouth, I'm going to be using the same color pink, but there's a trick to it. I'm gonna be doing it lighter inside the mouth and harder, I'll push harder on the tongue so it's a little bit darker of a pink. And the same thing for the background and the moon. I will be using a little bit of a lighter press here and a darker press on the moon. So I'm gonna let you guys use whatever 3 colors you want, but I want you guys to try and press harder on some places to make it a little bit darker of a color. Okay, the first color I'm going to go in and use is the black. So I'm gonna start coloring the body black. Right, the next color I'm gonna go in is pink. And I'm gonna use this for the ears, the mouth, and the tongue. But there's gonna be a little trick to this. I'm going to push harder for the tongue, and it's going to go as a little bit darker of a pink, like that. And then I'm going to go lighter for the ears and the mouth, and see how it goes a little bit of a lighter pink. And that's what I expect you guys to do. And my third and final color is blue violet. For this one, I'm going to do the same thing that I did with the tongue and the mouth, and I'm going to push harder for the moon to make it a little bit darker. And then I'm going to go lighter in the background. And see how those turn out 2 different violets, or 2 different blue violets. And this is what my final project will look like. Yours may vary depending on what 3 colors you decided to use. All right, now I'm going to come around and evaluate that you guys used 3 colors and that you guys stayed inside the lines. And then I hope you guys had a great time with this project and have a great Halloween.